it felt like this?
It felt amazing, the atmosphere, just the fans, my teammates coming to celebrate me on the sideline. That was just a real moment for me.
Can you take us through that pick six that, for all intents and purposes, put the game away?
We practiced it. In practice, I went over it. I watched it in the hotel. I knew it was coming. If you watch it back, I was creeping towards it, so I knew the slant was coming from the boundary, and I just made the play.
You knew it was coming when? You knew it was coming like before the snap or at the
Once the back went out, I became the shadow forward. I went back to the hash. Seen him kind of creeping towards the boundary. I knew the ball was gonna come.
You were on this defense last year. What has been the biggest difference to you, I guess, watching from where you guys were last year to these first 3 weeks this season?
Probably the biggest difference is just, I guess, just knowing everything now, like us becoming more close together than last year. I know we had a couple injuries, but I think this year we're way more closer.
How about the job the defense did tonight with Witt going out early, West going out in the middle? I guess just the pride that you guys take, to be the strength of this team right now.
I feel like that just fueled us more. That's one of our leaders, our captains. He went out the game, and my dog Devon, he went in, he did his thing, and that just fueled us to keep going.
As a safety room, talking about TaMarcus and AJ getting interceptions as well, and all of y'all kind of joining in on the party tonight.
Man, those are my dogs. We call it. We break it out in the safety room, headhunters. We all just been manifesting it, so it came today. So.
Yeah, what does it mean to grow up here and kind of in the shadow of the stadium and have a night like tonight?
It means everything. Coming from being born in Utah to coming down here when I was 9 years old, being right down the road in college, listening to the stadium, always wanting to play here. So it's just a full circle moment for me.
It feels like you really carved out a role, particularly on third downs. How does the defense sort of change, and what is your sort of role on these like third down packages where you're coming in, there's 3 guys in the field?
Third down, I'll come in. We have for this week it was 3rd and 7, so and 3rd and long, I'll come in as a prowler package. I'll come in as a dime, and that's just something I take pride in. My job.
Is there a lot of freedom given just how well you guys can play man coverage on the outside for you to sort of make plays like the one you made tonight?
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, our defense, we have multiple people come in for the depth, and we have star players.
Coach really, go ahead. Coach really complimented your work and what you've done in the last year or so. What have you done in the last year to improve?
I probably just I just kept my head down. It's real easy to give up when things don't go your way. I had to realize during the offseason that my time will come. So I just took my work ethic to another level this offseason and just grind.
Wait, TaMarcus and AJ, what have you learned from them?
They both upperclassmen. They just taught me that like I said, my time is coming, and what to do just keep my foot on the gas, and that's what they were just telling me in the locker room. Just keep going.
For a DB group, is this about as good a night as you could ever hope for? I mean, in the SEC to do this?
Most definitely 5 picks. I think, not think, but I know we're going to become DBU. And we've been preaching it, so with all the guys in the room, we just balling.
How much more comfortable is this defense under? How much more comfortable is the secondary with Blake's defense?
It's way more comfortable, man. Him really harping on things that we need to do throughout the week and our keys, especially my coach Jake. They're coaching went up another level for this year because of the people that we got.
Have you noticed an added aggressiveness with the front and what you guys are doing with blitzes and everything with the front 7 because of what you guys can do in the secondary?
Yeah, most definitely. Corners, our safeties, everybody, we can lock down, so that gives the front time to get to the quarterback, and I think we have a lot of pressure tonight. So.
What does Corey and Olsen kind of help you do in the offseason, just as far as like pass coverage? Because I mean, you've always been a ball player, so just talk about like maybe just the mental reps of anticipation, because we saw that from you tonight in zone, I think in both plays, right?
I probably say the main thing they told me is just to go out there and do what I've been doing since high school. I had 10 picks my junior season. Just come out here.
When you said you came in as the dime, could you sort of specify like what kind of role that is for you on these certain packages?
I probably say it's a real key role, especially on third down, trying to get the stop for the third down. So I probably say it's a real key role for me to just do my job.
Last one, Andre.
And then what do you think, I guess, was the easiest part of, I guess, reading DJ Lagwood? Like what were some things you guys were picking up that kind of allowed for this to happen tonight?
Honestly, I'd probably just say I'd probably say Grant in there and putting pressure on him. Just him not making the right reads, but that's all his part. And us just playing fast and free into the ball.
Thank you.